Welcome back, Hunters. I'm the Survivalist, and we return to Cabela's Big Game Hunter 2005 Adventures. The premiere weekend for this series was really well accepted. A lot of people have nostalgia for the game, and it's easy to see why when you consider, both how many Cabela's games used to come out, almost one per year, and just how, refined of a hunting game and experience that this is, even for its age. I'm trying to remember what we've got to look at doing. Oh, here we go, objectives. Okay, so I completed everything here, so I think what I actually have to do is go through the areas towards the next lodge or next area. So we'll hit the trail and then work our way forward from there. Yeah, put that away for now, we don't need you. And we'll just quickly go through Needleleaf and then work our way to, I think it was called Balsam Trail? Something like that. It seems like, though, once you complete all the objectives for an area, you'll have to just move to the next one and see what new comes up. But yeah, a lot of people have fond memories of playing in this, spending a lot of time with it. And, again, it's really curious about how, depending on the release, you almost had different games. My thinking probably is for GameCube, I guess Xbox, and I'm trying to think of what PlayStation would have been. Maybe PlayStation 2 or 3? I'm not entirely sure for, the 2004, 2005 for, PlayStation numbers, but yeah, for its time and everything. Not that one, that's one. Okay, yes, it's just straight this way. For the time and everything here, it holds up still pretty well. I know this is running through an emulator, so if it was actually, using the GameCube and a modern TV, I don't think you'd be able to make out quite as good a definition as you have for, what you're seeing in the video here. I do wish our stamina was a little better, but I think that'll just come with more time. So yeah, we'll keep jogging, work our way to the next little spot, and then see what the other new objectives are that will pop up. I probably should have tried renting the ATV, but I didn't have enough money saved up after we picked up a few things. We've got a tent, so that way we can... I believe you need the tent to be able to stay at the camping spots out in the maps. I'm not 100% sure of that. I actually probably should have looked into that more before spending the money on it, but it was what it was. But at least it seems like funds do come in pretty nice and quickly in the career mode, as long as you're taking things down with a single shot. That $100 quick bonus, or whatever, really helps a fair bit. Oh, gee, even walking... Yeah, just walking in general actually takes up your stamina. Okay, it doesn't take it up, it actually just stops its regeneration, but... Yeah, I've got to get used to using a gamepad much more. I think I've been a little spoiled with mouse and keyboard a bit, because they kind of factor in that, okay, if you want to run for a lot of games, you have to press an extra button for it, whereas joystick, you have to kind of practice, I guess, not really trigger discipline, although I guess maybe in a way it is. You have to practice just not finding that sweet spot where it's enough pressure that's registering that you do have the input going through, but not too heavy, that way you're advancing it to the next. Yeah, just a little further and we'll pop into the next area. I'm trying to remember the tags we have. We had gotten quite a variety. We gotten a few Wolverine tags, I think we gotten a deer tag. I think we got Bobcat tags as well. But no matter what we go up against, I don't think this game actually has an ethical weapon system to put it. I think it's mostly just operating off of any weapon will work that we provide you. Yeah, we'll just get our stamina back here. God, I'm really hoping as we play more, and our skills or points do level up over time as we play too, so there's actually a little bit of a leveling system or a thing like that in place. Yeah, let's go to Balsam Trail. So as we'll keep playing, we'll get better, we'll hopefully get more stamina or a slower stamina drain as we're moving. So we just gotta keep going along, see what all we have to enjoy. Okay, see, I have no other objectives, so I wonder if I actually have to go to... Oh! Never mind, there's an objective. Okay, yeah, so I did just have to go to a new area. Oh, and we got somebody here. Oh, this is actually like the rest area. Oh, hi, Tom.
There was a buck, a giant buck, down the road about 150 yards from here. He will make a great trophy if you can take him.
Okay. Is that our... Okay. Oh, it's an... So it's an 8x8, which means it's... Okay, so he's head down the road from here. Oh, I don't like the way the wind's blowing. And I don't have anything for... Okay, no, I'm not looking to rest quite yet. Well, aside from the Wolverine mauling our one leg, we're doing pretty well. Alright, that's what I'm looking for. I am going to probably need quite a while getting used to the, controls in that still. But that'll come with more time and practice, just as it does for any game. So I'm going to try going a little ways off of... Well, actually... Okay, if we go straight north, the wind's actually not too bad for it. Okay, yeah, no, I am not going to crouch and walk our way however far we might need to. One thing that's interesting is, as you keep walking, you keep seeming to lose the, little bit of stealth that you get. Oh. Okay, so there's a 6x7 out there. Actually, I wonder, does it? I don't think it would have told me, like, the distance out. I think I need an actual rangefinder for it to let me know that. Let me just get a little bit of a look around, see if I can get anything registered. And what we can do. Because if I take a look at the map, it's not directly north, so... but that wind is absolutely against us here. See, I don't want to be too aggressive, and... I mean, granted, I don't think it can actually, like, run out of the area, so you can't go after it if you spook it. But I don't want to... like, prolong this just because of me making a few mistakes and being a little too aggressive. So we'll be careful as we're moving along and try to scout pretty frequently. Although that said, the trees are making it a little difficult to do that. Okay, actually, I think the terrain you're on also affects, like, how much noise you make. Because, like, when we go onto rock... It seems like we're losing, or a lot of our, like, little stealth indicator in the bottom left there goes down a couple of bars compared to, like, being on the grass. So again, there's more to this than you'd initially think for, like, its time. Oh yeah, with how dense it is here, I don't think I'm going to get good visuals until... Ooh. Oh no, that's just a bush. I almost thought it was like a black bear for a second, that little spot right in the crosshairs. Yeah, nothing yet, and going off the map. Okay, it looks like there's actually a pretty flat and level area up here. Although, I think it's actually... Yeah, you know what? With how dim it's getting, I'm guessing that the day-night cycle is actually bringing us towards, and being really late now. So I might need to look at actually turning back and resting for the night. We'll still do a little bit more exploring. I don't know if we'll get a message that kind of says, like, you can no longer hunt, or... Do I have a way of actually knowing what time of day it is? And I've got a logbook here, but nothing that's, like, telling me... Oh, here we go. Okay, you know what? It's 6:27. I don't think I can actually hunt this late. So what I'm going to do is we'll move back for the campsite and rest till the next day. I have a feeling if I did try to take anything, I would get that penalty of... a penalty or like a fine place, and I'd lose the little bit of money I still have. So we'll just get back to where that camp is and rest up. You know, probably won't actually hurt resting too, because I do need to let our leg recover. Is that literally it right there? Did my entire time, like, trying to sneak in that... Yeah, that entire time I was trying to go slow and be sneaky, and it was literally within, like, just a couple of seconds away from us here. Okay, get our breath back, then we'll go quickly rest up and see about a new day. Hopefully that'll get our leg healed. I don't know if there's actually an impact that, like, that wound has to our stamina consumption or that, but we'll just see how it goes. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's actually going to make us wait through the entire night, I think. Okay. So, I think it was 6 to 6, if I'm not mistaken. I don't actually have a way to check the, check and see what the little warning advice was out here. Maybe just to be careful, I'll try to go till, like, 8 a.m. I think that's given a little bit extra time for, like, when you can. But I'd rather be safer than sorry. But yeah, it actually makes you sit through the entire, like, rest... God. Kind of shows you some of the quality of life aspects that have come along to change with games. Like, I thought it would just give you, like, a fade, or you pick an hour like we're used to for the Hunter Call of the Wild or Way of the Hunter. Okay. Well, everything is recovered on our little figure in the bottom left there, so that's good. No, it's past 7. I'm going to use that as we can go back out. And the wind, thankfully, looks like it is in our direction now, so that's going to be very handy. Now, I know the advice we got was that it said it was, like, down the road. But, to be honest, I do not see anything that looks like a road. But maybe what I'll try doing is stick to the high ground for a bit. And... in other areas, yes, that actually might be a good idea, but here... with, like, the density of everything, maybe that's not my best move. But you know what? I'm going to at least try going around and see if we can find that 8x8. We did have a 6x7 we spotted through the binoculars. I don't really have any way of being able to know where the deer are, aside from visually. That's one aspect of hunting games I do like that came forward, was that you'll occasionally get calls and be able to, like, hone in that, okay, it's that direction, or it's over there somewhere. Here it is entirely on, can you visually see it or pick it up with anything? Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to go to this right here. And then we'll just try to see if this little bit of a higher vantage point helps us. As I think I have a predator call right now. Actually, should check that. Yeah, it's a predator call, so it's not going to help us when it comes to the deer. I'm also really surprised that it does limit you to only one caller you can bring out. It kind of feels like... it's a bit weird when you think about it. Because you don't seem to really have a chance to be able to leave an area unless you want to lose the secondary objectives that are provided. The primary, I guess you can go back, prep, and come back out. But the secondary that you only find out about... okay, I was kind of hoping I might have seen some sort of movement here, but... I've got nothing to go off of. Yeah, binoculars aren't picking anything up. We still do have... uh-oh. Yeah, that stung a bit. Gotta be careful of the fall damage. As much as the game doesn't look like it has really steep slopes, anything that does qualify will send you straight down to the bottom. Okay. So let me try to think of where the best places to go looking would be. If they've been picking me up, then I think I want to keep working more towards the north. Because, yeah, there's a lot of ground still to cover up there and take a look at. And you know what? I think that the injury we had to our leg did affect our stamina. It's like, I don't know if it's going down as quickly, or it's recovering faster. Oh. Oh, there's the 8x8. Okay, so we finally spotted it. Now, it was running away, so that is going to make things a little more difficult. But at least we know it should be somewhere to the north, up in this direction. So we have a way we can watch to try to get it. Oh. Okay, we got a few things up there. I was going to check and see what I had for, tags still, but... oh, there we go. Okay, so I actually have 2 blacktail and a bobcat still. That's good to know. So I actually could try... we'll see if I can get the 8x8, if that counts as, like, both the primary and secondary objective. And if not, then we can try going for another one besides the 8x8. Oh, actually, maybe I was mistaken. The animals do call out and make noises. Although, I think with how the terrain is, I don't have a good view to them. I don't have a caller, so I'm not exactly going to be able to try, bring them my way. From the sounds of it, they're right up the other side of this sort of hill here. Yeah, it sounds like they're right over there. So I've got to figure out how my best bit of movement is for this. Like, I'd love to just be able to sit and watch and wait for it to come in close. But I have no visuals to know, like, what it's up to. Or even what's up there. It could just be a doe. Okay, just gotta go slow and be patient. Not really my strong suit, but it gives me a chance to practice that. Now, let's see. We're getting a little bit more elevation-wise. I still hear the calls going out. But I don't know if the 8x8 that I am after is actually over there or not. Because, yeah, right now I don't have sighting to anything around us. Oh. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to keep moving forward. I meant just to get the gun out and ready. Okay, looks like we've got quite a few things over here. But at least if I'm up here... Shoot. Thought I'd try to take a shot at him. Okay, the 8x8 is... Oh. Okay, somewhere in this mess. Actually, I think I might have the... Okay, we saw him for a moment there. Oh, there's... Okay, I'm going to claim that, and then try for these guys, but I think what's happened... Yeah, I've got them kind of bugged into a loop. Oh. Oh, they're even red foxes! Okay, they're not game animals, so we don't... Ooh. Oh, let me harvest this guy and... I mean, yeah, these guys are just doing the same thing over and over. But I might try getting one of the really good-looking ones here. Yeah, so this is an 8x8. I'll use 350.
That record makes the high scores list.
Oh, I thought that would have been Okay, it is fatally wounded, so it will go down from that. There we go. Okay, so what I'm basically going to do is harvest this guy, and then we can actually look at leaving the area. Oh, come on. Because, yeah, there you are. And we got 5x6. Okay, I thought it might have been a bit better, but still not bad. 250 for that. And we'll even run out of here and move on to the next area, since we got what we were after. I don't want to have the game animals cornered like that, but sometimes you just gotta take how the games sort of jankily operate. I'm just gonna let this recover, and then we'll go through. And get to the next area. Then we can tackle that in the next video. I think all we really have left is go for a bobcat, unless they give us another tag like we had for, that wounded Paper Birch Pass is last. Okay. Yeah, unless they give us a new tag for, like, something to do in this next area, that'll probably be it. And then we might be into a new region or a new type of biome. But let's go in. Yeah, so this is still forest region. I don't know how many different regions there actually are. I know I might have to check the game manual, but it mentioned like 65 game animals, which sounds a bit ludicrous for, like, when you consider even modern hunting games. I don't have anywhere near that total. Okay, so we do have to take a bobcat. And it sounds like they might be one pretty close by. I don't know if it's just ambience I'm hearing, or it actually is a bobcat somewhere in the area. What's that? You know, actually, considering how often I'm hearing it, I think it's not a bobcat, and I'm just losing my mind a bit. Well, at least this area, it doesn't look like it's as dense with trees. Okay, and from the map, yeah, it's pretty straightforward, and this will take us to Woodward Lodge, so yeah, my guess is you'll get a series of tags that are good for the next, like, 2 or 3 areas, and then it'll take you to another lodge. All I need is the binoculars or myself to get a visual on them, and then I can put the predator call to good use. That seems to be the most difficult part, is just getting that first sighting on them. And I do want to be careful, because it is a bobcat, so like the wolverines, it can probably be a bit aggressive and it hurt us. I just need to keep hiking around and check every so often for our surroundings. And hopefully we can spot them. I do only need the one, but I still don't know if they'll, like, they'll travel alone, or they might be in, like, little groups. They probably should be alone if it is, like, meant to be bobcat behavior. But I think the wolverines should have also been like that, where they're more solitary, but instead they kind of were cuddled up or grouped up a bit. Okay, that's just some weird bird ambience I think I'm hearing. Oh, it sounds like a creaky door or something. And map-wise, okay, let me... Oh, hang on, I thought I saw something dark over there for a moment. Oh, no, it's actually just a little smudge on my monitor. Okay, never mind. Oh. No, I saw something moving over there. But it is kind of interesting that, like, the game does have sort of a mortal zone system or like a vital system in place. As we saw with the deer we took down, one was a like clean shot and put it down immediately. The other was a fatal shot and took a little while for it to bleed out. So then there also is probably a just a wounding shot or a glancing shot that wouldn't put the animal down, but still is a hit. And truth be told, a game like this, I think trying to follow up from anything like that would be pretty difficult. But I had seen something go behind this rock up here. It was kind of like a sprint for run, so it might have picked me up and gotten startled to run off. But it's the only kind of lead I have for, like, out here at the moment, so I figure might as well just work in this direction. We'll see. Maybe we can get lucky and we can get down this bobcat and be into the lodge next episode. Oh, yeah. Okay, scared him off again. I don't know if he really has anywhere he can super go around this spot. Okay, yeah, so it says I've got him... Okay, there are a couple over here. I'd prefer to go for the male if I can. So we'll see about trying this out. Okay, female's over there. Male is still somewhere over here. He might just be down on the other side of that little hill there and have to bring him out. This is like a perfect setup with the blind. Yeah, see, it's still saying he's somewhere around here. I don't know. My guess is he's actually on the other side of this hill here. I've got to try to bring it up and over that. There's also a female somewhere over here. Oh. Okay, I see her. There he is. Okay, that's as much as I can zoom in, so I'm hoping if I wait enough... That's it. Come on in. There we go. Okay, we'll quickly go... Oh, I'll go collect him. I think the other one will just go running off from here. Oh, this is probably going to hurt a bit, isn't it? Oh, no. Okay, good. Now let's go harvest him, and then we can end the episode as we just get to the lodge. Hey there, buddy. 320 for this guy. So 13 years old, 27 pounds.
That one goes on the high scores list.
Okay. And it looks like that's everything. I should be out of tags entirely now. No, I still have a tag. Okay, well, I'm not going to worry about that too much, because we do want to look at leaving here. Although... Oh, okay, this is probably my way out. Yeah, ooh, you know what? With the episode length, I'll pause here. Actually, you know what? No, I'll keep going for the lodge, just so that way I can make sure we can save, and then we'll start seeing what the next area has in store. But yeah, much more productive this episode than most of last weekend, if I'm honest. But again, as I get a little bit more used to the controls, how it plays out and everything, I think we'll do better and better. Oh yeah, and here we go. Signed to Woodward Lodge. I do... Yeah, I hope our stamina and everything does steadily get better and better, because otherwise it's going to be a long, long series. Well, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, let's leave this area, because all the objectives were met, we only had one tag left. We can move forward to here and be ready to both save the game and then see what the next area is going to have in store for us to go after. Okay, before I talk to them... Yeah, let me just enter here. First thing we'll do is save and end the episode. There we go. Yeah, let's save. And we'll save right there, and I'll work through going 4, 5, 6, etc. Just in case there's any hiccups or that, I do have backups then. But thank you guys so much for joining me on this episode of Cabela's Big Game Hunter 2005 Adventures. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a like. If you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I do see you all in the next video or episode, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.